Well, our D block is about sanctuary cities.
Sanctuary cities. He announced just, I believe, last week, a major crackdown on healthcare fraud.
Right.
The money that we actually want to squeeze out and say people are cheating.
But the president feels exposed because Jeff Sessions recused himself from the Russia thing, and he feels there's a little bit of disloyalty in that avenue.
Well, then maybe the president shouldn't have gone on Lester Holt and said that he fired Comey because of cause and not
like
for the memo.
Recusing yourself was a weak move by Jeff Sessions.
Well, I would say it was probably not a smart move to go on Lester Holt and say that, which caused the whole thing.
And Jeff Sessions could have also not recused himself, and we wouldn't have had this problem.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be right, because in fact he did have contact with Russians, some of them undisclosed at a point. And he
not illegal to have a contact with Russians.
Let me just say, it's not just me, but you have Rudy Giuliani as well as others in the Senate saying that was the appropriate thing to do. John Cornyn from Texas said today that was the right move for Jeff Sessions as a lawman. He's the nation's top law enforcement officer. He behaved appropriately. And this is not about the president's feelings, by the way. I don't think he has any bad feelings about the attorney general. He wants somebody who will Robert Mueller. And that's what this is about.
He wants someone that's going to get his back.
It's more than that, too, though. He wants somebody that's actually going to fully investigate as it relates to the unmasking and what happened during the Obama. I'm just telling you that that's something that's of concern and to people in the base.
These are political ploys.
Maybe
Kimberly.
Supplemental, but
it's a political ploy. Say, oh, don't pay attention to this while my hand's back here talking about leaks.
You know what he's comparing it to? Here's the problem. Okay. So here's the president. He's going like this. Wakes up in the morning. He's going, here's what President Obama had. Holder and Loretta Lynch, here's what I have. And he's like, what's going on here? That's part of it.
Yeah, because you can't get such good people.
But if you know, the point is, if you've looked in the past, the Attorney General has really been, it's true, an arm of the president.
Let me just say,
and they had Loretta Lynch. And
you ever watch Game of Thrones? You ever watch Game of Thrones? They guard the wall.
Okay,
they guard the wall. He wants someone that's going to guard the wall.
This is not his personal lawyer.
I understand. That's how he feels the Attorney General should act.
He wants the Attorney General to fire Robert Mueller. But then what does he do? He says things like today, oh, you should go after Hillary Clinton. Why aren't they investigating dirty, nasty Hillary? Again, what kind of country
Here's
have we
the other thing. We keep hearing that Jeff Sessions is not talking directly to the president. The president doesn't want to take his call. There's staff talking to each other. He's not going to resign. The president, there's an opportunity for the president, I think. His critics say he's emoting on Twitter, as you said. So he vented. Jesse's right. He's mad about the recusal and all this stuff. He has an opportunity now. Call Jeff Sessions in tomorrow.
We
had a fight. Let's sit down. Let's work together.
I think that's what's going to happen.
They're going to sit down face to face. They got to talk and work this out.
Stop fighting it out over Twitter.
This needs to go over here, and then you focus on the things in this lane, right? Don't slow it down. You're in, like, the HOV lane. Keep going. Don't merge right. You know, that's what I think.
But he can't fire Robert Mueller. That's the problem. That's why there's...
Sessions has a little integrity.
That's why you get a situation where Breitbart...
As opposed to Loretta Lynch.
Hang on, where you get Breitbart, you get Mark Levin, you know, you get everybody, Newt included, all saying, don't do this. This is the wrong way to go.
Well, sometimes, though, I mean, I do think that they will make up, but it also, I guess, is plausible that he would not like it that all these people are telling him what he can't do, and that he will continue to do that very thing that is...
Some other people need to go before then. Let's just put it that way.
Wow.
Who this isn't mysterious.
Well,
just read the papers.
I want to read your mind. I want to read your mind.
Oh, you might pass out and expire.
Oh, baby, I would. But tell me, who do you think has to go? Who do you think is going to go first?
I think that this health care has not happened, has not transpired thus far, should have been. A lot of promises made to the president. I personally would be very frustrated with that, especially when you have the House, you have the Senate. He's got the Oval. What's the excuse?
Well, you know what?
Ron, we got to go.
Well, I'll just say this. You should not beat up on fellow Republicans the way that the president is right now. It's going to get...
We're going to listen to Juan Williams' advice.
Juan says don't beat up on Republicans.
So now we're going to keep doing it. All right, up next.